Alright, let me see if this thing's live. Let me see if this thing's live. Oh shit, we live? We live?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fuck? Why is it not popping up on my phone?
I just got a
What's up? What's up?
And 9 people in here. Yeah, bro. The fuck? Why is it not popping up on my phone?
Why is there?
What's up? What's up? Yeah, who's that shit, man? Alright, bet. Alright. Let us begin, lads. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man them of every color. Welcome to episode 4 of the DSM podcast, hosted by yes, truly Nana L in the building. But yeah, I have this lovely panel. We will be discussing game week 3 reactions and also the transfer window. Who had the best transfer window in it? You know, let me introduce these lovely people, bro. What's up, my Spurs fan?
Cavo back in the room once more.
My Chelsea fan.
Look, that's earnest, not to say again world champions,
Whatever, bro. He might spam that this whole year, bro. My Liverpool fan.
Come on, man. Top of the table, bro.
I see. My City fan.
Oh, Drew back in the building. You already know.
You stole my flow.
And my United fan.
Hey, I'm back again after a great week, man. Hate-wise successful, team-winning successful. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. I bet. Honestly, bro, let's just get straight into it, bro, with the game week 3 results. And we can start off with the game of the week. But the way the as a neutral view, would y'all really say game of the week? It was a pretty dead game.
Hell no.
boring game, bro.
It was
An Arsenal game of the week disappoints, man.
Bro, but we're at Anfield, bro. How's it our fault too, bro? You gotta put some blame on that man too. But yeah. But as y'all know, Liverpool 1-0 win at Anfield. Sabozalai screamer. Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like when that goal went in, I couldn't even get mad, bro. I was like, fair, bro. Like, bro, when you concede like that, you can't even get mad, bro, because it's like, but that shit was a worldie. But yeah, going through the game, like obviously, like game started, and then man, like William Saliba's ankle, bro, gets subbed off for the 4th minute. I'm like, bro, what the hell, bro? I'm like, bro, this can't be real, bro. But apparently, like, he was feeling something like during the warm-ups, but like he wanted to play through it. But I don't even know exactly what happened because I was on my way to like the pub. What did he like go in for a tackle or something, and then aggravate his ankle or something?
I think he was, he was playing defense, and then I guess like he bumped into the attacker, and he just was like, "Nah, I can't keep playing," and then he just sat down, and then
brought in Christian Mosquera, and honestly, like first half, like there wasn't really much. I feel like we was the better team in the first half. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, when the lineup came out, I was a bit surprised. Like I thought, I definitely would have started Ethan in the midfield instead of going with Marino. And then obviously the big talking point was Eze, whether he's gonna start or not. But I know Arteta was never gonna start better once he just came. Which was a bit disappointing because Martinelli, bro, was getting locked down by Szoboszlai somehow, bro. Brother, not even a right back, but that was blowing the shit out of me. But yeah, like, bro, first half I thought like Liverpool was like very sloppy. I was like, bro, I thought y'all were like really. I don't know if we were making y'all play that way, but like I thought y'all weren't really like looking that good. I mean, we like. Besides that, like Noni volley, like we weren't as starting as well. I feel like we were basically just canceling each other out. Naheem, what do you see like in the first half?
I mean, yeah, to say like we're playing sloppy, bro. Like, I mean, y'all have like so many defensive players. You guys are probably the best defensive in Europe. So like we're like anyways, but like you said, the first half, bro, like it was a dead game, man.
Bro,
Both
that
teams-
shit,
like-
bro.
I would say you guys were better, but like either way, both teams were like so like lackluster in that first half. And I like Saliba got injured, like you said. Mosquera came in; he had a good cameo. I thought Mosquera was very good.
Very
I don't know
good,
your
very
thoughts
good.
on Mosquera.
Yeah, I was saying, like, I know, like, people don't know much about him, but, like, even me, like, per se, like, when we signed him, but I feel like, while I was watching him over preseason, I thought he looked pretty good. So, like, to make his, like, day, he basically started, like, you know, subbed in 4 minutes at Anfield, bro. I thought brother did he did fantabulous, like Ekitike, like, he locked Ekitike, you know, Salah, Gakpo, like, didn't really do much the whole game, bro. Calafiori had that brother in jail. I won't lie. Salah, I was actually really surprised. Like, Calafiori had brother in jail, bro. But Loki, you could say the same for our offense as well. Like, besides like Noni, like making them runs in behind, like our offense, like Liverpool's defense, like did have us on strapped as well. Like, it was a really like, yeah, like it was dead. It was dead. And then, you know, second half comes on, and this is my thing, like with Arteta, bro. Like, the only two things I didn't like was he didn't start like Ethan, and then, but this brother always makes subs late, bro. Like, I saw like Curtis Jones come in 60th minute, and like, I felt like we were still like a bit the better team, like 45-55. But once like Curtis Jones came in, y'all started to like grow in the game like way more, and I was like, I was looking at my clock, it was 60-70, like, bro, like we need to make this sub. Like, Liverpool starting like to grow in, like Wirtz was getting better, like Salah was getting on the ball a little bit more. And I was like, bro, like, where is the sub, bro? Like, and then, you know, he puts Eze on, like, bro, like 75th, 77, and Odegaard on. I'm like, bro, I don't know why Arteta loves, like, he loves to make the subs so late. I don't know why, but he's putting man out in the 60th minute, bro. Like, I promise you, if you put Odegaard and Eze on earlier, like 55, 60, like, we have more of an opportunity to go for it, because the Eze cameo, like, was really good. Even though it was like 10, 15 minutes, I thought, like, he low-key did like better than Martinelli, bro, in them 10 minutes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. And then 80th minute, like, the game is still a bit dead. And then Liverpool finally, like, y'all, like, I feel like we did, like, I felt like Zubi and Rice did good, cause like most of your attacks, y'all trying to go through the wings, and then y'all played that ball through the middle. Like, I don't know what happened, but we was just split in the middle. Also, Zubi draws a foul. I'm like, okay, tactical foul, this and that. But next thing you know, man, like, Dominic, what y'all call him? Dominic Thanos Solai with the snap, bro. Bro, that name is wild, but he bangs that from like, how far, 40 yards or something?
30, like 30.
Like 30, 40. Bro, and I was like, Jesus Christ, like.
That was a screamer.
But like,
man.
besides, yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, like, you summed it up so well so far. That Curtis Jones sub changed the game for us. The
dude.
pockets Curtis Jones was picking up, which allowed Wirtz to get free as well. Like, it was beautiful in the middle of the field. And then Curtis Jones was the one who got fouled for that Szoboszlai free kick too. But I want to say, like, they were picking up great positions, but the guy that kept on passing to them, Virgil van Dijk, bro. We all know how great of a defender he is. But the way this guy splits lines with his passes, he was doing it all game too, and it was just like, bro, like we gotta start talking about him like all the time, bro, like where he ranks, because Virgil is elite, man.
Look at East's face. He's like, I make it do. I'm elite. But nah, like the whole Liverpool defense like had a great game. Obviously, Szoboszlai, man of the match. He did bits playing right back. Thought Van Dijk. Like, I feel like we didn't test like Konate enough. This is why I'm mad. Like, I know Gyökeres had a quiet game. He literally had one opportunity, like when Madueke whipped it in. I think Joe Gomez like cleared it. Like when he had that one ball, that was literally Gyökeres' only chance the whole game. Like, it was so dead. I'm looking at like the stats right now. Like, Liverpool 0.45 xG. We had 0.55 xG. Like, besides that like moment of brilliance, bro, I feel like on the grand scheme, it should have been a draw, but that's what they say. Like, the champions find a way to win. And I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, my mood and like, cause I was watching the game in the pub, right? Like, literally, like for the first time, I was like, bro, like we need a goal, cause I felt like if we scored one goal, I felt like we was gonna win the game, cause y'all weren't looking good first half. But apparently, y'all said like with Slot, y'all grow like in the second half. So I was like, that's why I was nervous because like, bro, I watched your game against Bournemouth, watched your game against Newcastle. Like you guys were good, but it's like y'all always found a way to win at the end without playing like fantabulous. And that's what I was thinking. The same for this game. I was like, bro, Liverpool aren't playing that good right now, but like, bro, these men find like once the 80th minute comes, bro, these men find a way to win, which blows me, bro. That's why I was like scared. Like it was still 0-0 because I feel like that one moment of brilliance, and it came from a fucking stunning free kick, bro.
Bro, like Slot's halftime adjustments are like insane, bro. We always looking like a different team. His subs late on are amazing, and like his whole in-game management, bro. Like it's actually like he's such a great manager. Like you saw it all last year too, and then obviously, like you said, like the second half we were the better team, I think. Szoboszlai's free kick, like bro, that was a stunner. That dude has been our best player through 3 games, man, and he's been playing at right back. I don't care if Frimpong comes back. I don't care if Bradley comes back. I need Szoboszlai starting, bro.
No, from me, bro.
He's locking up. He doesn't stop running. By the way, he always runs the whole game, and then he inverts into midfield as well. Like I don't know what more I need from him, bro. And like these performances, like. I don't want to take him off. I don't think we should.
I think you're getting a little bit over gas. He went against Gabriel Martinelli and Barnes.
Harvey Barnes is a good winger. Well, Martinelli's ass, but like Harvey Barnes is.
No, he's not. We're not rating.
Are we saying Harvey Barnes is not good?
Come on, Harvey Barnes. He's a decent player.
All right, Chad, let's take a vote. Who's better, Garnacho or Harvey Barnes?
Hold on. Let's stay on topic.
I get what you mean. Like I really do. From what you said, I think Szoboszlai could be like a contender for Player of the Month. I'm not disagreeing with that, right? But you say like he should be a right back even when Frimpong comes. No. Like when he plays against wingers like that go against him, if he was playing against wingers that like Cunha or better wingers like what Chelsea has and all that, come on. Like there's
bro, okay, we'll see. We'll see if he gets like skimmed or whatever. We're used to our right back getting skimmed. We had Trent. I love Trent, but like we know how poor he was defensively. I don't care if Szoboszlai gets skimmed. He can't go out the team, and he can't start in midfield because we have so many other midfielders. He's our legs, bro. He's so important to our team. He's probably our most important player this season so far. So wherever he plays, he has to play. There's no way he can go on the bench. He can't start in midfield because we've got Ryan Gravenberch, McAllister, and Wirtz. So if he can't start in midfield, he has to start right back. And then once he starts getting cooked, we'll see then. But so far, he has to start right now. He has to play.
Yeah,
he has to play.
I wanted to. He has to play, and that's like the best problem to have. Like players that good, you can't fit them all.
But yeah, I wanted to ask y'all because like the narrative around that game, like for us is people are saying Arsenal didn't like go for it. What do y'all think about that narrative?
Nah, I agree.
I agree too. It was low-key the lineup as well. Like I didn't see enough creativity. Like I fully agree. Either Ethan Nwaneri or Eze had to start. I know I agree with you too about Arteta probably wouldn't start Eze, but I think Ethan should have started. I think Ethan should have played.
But why is Moreno starting? Like he doesn't really offer y'all no type of creativity in a game like that.
I mean, I could see like both sides, but it's like I feel like I kind of personally like kind of don't agree with it because it's like, bro, like at the end of the day, bro, it is Anfield, bro. How many brothers come here and win? And the fact like we're coming here, Saliba gets injured, Odegaard not fully fit, and obviously our best player Saka's out. So I could see like why like Arteta came with that approach, because like bro, I've seen us go to Anfield and get slapped up 5-0, bro, 4-0, bro. So I could see like why we was like a bit pragmatic, but like I did want to see Ethan start that game for real, because I feel like, and I also do agree like we didn't go for it, because I feel like Liverpool was definitely like there for the taking, bro. I don't think their team has like so. I don't think they're like obviously as the season goes on like they're definitely going to get better for sure, and I feel the same way for us as well once everyone comes back fit. But I feel like they was definitely there for the taking, as you can see like in the other games. So it was disappointing. But to be fair, like Liverpool, like they didn't have many opportunities either. Like, but I think over the course of the whole game, we both had Liverpool had 3 shots on target. We had 1 shot on target. Like, bro, it was I can't think of like an OC chance any of us had, bro. Like it was.
No, the
it was dead. It was dead.
Raya had passed it in the middle, and then Virgil intercepted it. And
Yeah, but then like
I was like,
I mean, the defense blocked it anyway, though. Still, but it's like no keeper had to make any like crazy saves or anything.
We were talking about that Verts volley where he turned around and smacked it, and then like after that, like I think Akatiki followed it up, but he was offside.
He was offside. Yeah, offside.
Yeah, I mean, it was offside.
That Verts chance was good, and we created that in the second half. That was a good chance.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, outside of those, like teams weren't creating that much.
I don't mind. Like, I know the people hating on Arsenal and the way they played and everything. Like, if it was like Jose Mourinho and them, like they'll be like, if it's just missing a goal, you know, it's not.
I mean, yeah.
And I don't blame him for playing like that. I think the main concern is that like this pattern of play is that like it doesn't suit the striker that y'all have. There was one time y'all played in behind and he created a good chance with the Gyökeres, but after that y'all don't play to his strength, and people are worried about that because it kind of showed versus Man United and here in Liverpool, and it just like.
But I will say about Gyökeres, like there was a lot of question marks when he was coming into the league. Like I think he was linked with United, and I think a couple other clubs, and then obviously Arsenal got him, but. Like there's a couple times like through these games where he makes runs, especially out wide. He goes pretty wide, and like against Liverpool, Konate was on his ass, bro. And the one thing about Gyökeres is he has a heavy touch, bro. He's a heavy player, so when he makes those runs out wide, he basically nullifies himself. Like Konate, like he's big and fast, and I trust Konate to lock that up. But from Gyökeres' side, bro, like. Every time he makes those runs, he doesn't help himself, bro. Like he's heavy and he has a bad touch, bro. His first touch is bad.
No, but the thing,
I think one of the best chances Arsenal had was that when he went outside, and even that when he played us, when he was running in behind and they were passing the ball, that's when he had the chance. And the goal he scored against Leeds is that like he went outside, they passed him the ball in front of him. He got the ball. He like passed through the players.
Yeah, but Leeds gave him like 30 yards of space, bro. Like we're really counting Leeds are giving you a.
But the one time he gave him space, he did good. Just Arsenal don't play that though. Arsenal don't play that.
I disagree. I think they played it enough, but his touch is poor.
I mean, I do see where y'all coming about. I mean, that's how it is. Like in these big games, it's fine margins because like you said, like Gyökeres did get marshaled. And then you could look at like Ekatike as well. Like Ekatike, like
yeah,
I even forgot like Gakpo was even playing, bro. Like your front three was literally non-existent that whole game too. Like both defense like really stepped up that game. It was a hella defensive game. Like, our defense played amazing. Your defense played amazing as well. Like both sets of attacks like weren't doing like much, bro. Like I do feel like honestly, besides like in the grand scheme of things, like. I feel like there was really a 0-0 dead game, but obviously, you know, the moment of brilliance, you know, gets y'all the 3 points. And honestly, bro, like I said, like that's all that matters, bro. Like, bro, you going like against us, bro. You don't really care about. Do you really care about the performance? But you just want, especially a big game like that, you just want the 3 points, bro.
Nah, yeah, I agree. But like our performances have been like shaky, like so far this season, even though we've been getting the 3 points. But like a game like that, like with both defenses playing how they did. Like it was always gonna be a moment of magic. Like I already knew that. I already knew our attack was gonna struggle too. Like, bro, you guys are the best defensive team in Europe. So like, I kind of expected us to struggle. It was low key sad, like seeing that we couldn't create anything. But I think like next week or after international break, we play Burnley, and I think we'll be fine then.
Yeah, y'all gonna slap them.
By the way, after the international break, no holding back on Word's performance, okay?
Yo, what? Man's agenda, bro.
Go ahead, bro. Dudes like the thing about Verts, Ryan Cherokee, Tijani Reinders, bro. Like dudes like to turn on those players. Those are such good players. Dudes like to turn on them like this, bro. Like I don't care. Like
anymore. I'm hating.
Go ahead. You're hating, but you're 15th, bro. Like hold that 9th, 10th, whatever. Hold that.
Man's hating watching words.
Verts drops a stinker against Burnley. We still win 3-0. I don't care.
I mean, yeah, just to wrap up this segment, I'm gonna say also, yeah, Liverpool go marching 3 out of 3. For us, also, you know our fan base, bro. You know, one loss and it's a crisis in it. But like, I feel like we play Forest next week, bro. At home, we're definitely gonna beat them. But obviously, once like Saka, I don't know how long Saliba's out for. Hopefully, it's not too long. But they're talking about like a sprained ankle. But like Mosquera came in, he looked good, so I'm not so worried about that. And we also signed Hincapi, which we'll get on to later in the transfer talks, but. Once we have like our full team, Eze starting on the left wing, Odegaard back in the middle, and Saka back on the right, I feel it would be really, really good for the season, really good. But yeah, any more thoughts on that gay match of the week, bro? Quotation marks, because it's dead as shit, bro. Any thoughts? You said what, Drew?
I said read the chat.
Bro, it's literally Nana in the chat, bro. He says. Slot already told me Sabozalai rotated in the midfield. He said McAllister not fully fit yet. So
Yeah,
only
he's not.
only Madueke was trying to get in behind, but Kirkes was slapping man's up. I thought it was a decent battle. I thought it was a decent battle between the two.
Yeah.
Gyökeres is the worst striker to play him versus VVD and Konate. He's not winning that physical battle. I agree and disagree. I feel like if we gave him like if we actually I feel like we ain't really test your center backs that whole entire game. But I do agree like they marshaled them well. But real talk though, who won the foul for the free kick? Nana, tell him what I said about Curtis Jones. Yeah, Nana probably the biggest Kurt Jones supporter, bro. This and that.
I gave his flowers. Yeah. He was game changing.
Dude, all right. Let's hop into Tottenham 0. Bournemouth 1.
Yo,
I'm not.
You're not laughing, Mr. 3-2. 3-2 Burnley.
3-2 Burnley is crazy.
Y'all wonder
Yeah,
what
I'm
when we
laughing,
beat.
bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it's 3 points in it, bruh.
Hey, guess who's still above you in the table? Guess who beat you in the final? Fuck out of here.
Damn.
Bro,
Hey, yo. Hostile, bro. But I like this Kev Yisat rivalry on the podcast, but I like it.
Bro, at least when we lose, we get more than 3 shots in, bro. You can't even get one.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, so yeah, Tottenham first loss of the season, just like us. Tottenham hosting Bournemouth, and me and Kev was watching this game on the court, and Bournemouth, bro, gave them belts to. Excuse my language, ass. Like Bournemouth dominated from the first minute till the 90th minute, like complete domination. Bournemouth had 20 shots and 6 on target. Spurs had 5 shots and only 1 shot on target the whole match. But yeah, Kevson, bro. Why are you hiding, bro? Where's your camera, bro? It's the camera failed to start. No way.
Can't hide.
No, wait, drag me back in.
Oh my goodness, bro. Man's heard Spurs lost and ghosted, bro. What's going on, bro?
Just like the Spurs players, mate.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I actually predicted that loss too, cause I thought Bournemouth was playing so well, and apparently there's a stat where bro, every time Spurs beat City, they always lose the next game or something, or they lose the game before international break or something like that.
Yeah, bro, it's a double stat, bro. Every game
Bro, where's your camera, bro?
I don't know what happened to my camera, but every game after we beat City,
It's
we
giving
always
out the
lose.
same performance as Spurs.
No, hold up, bro. Don't speak to it, bro. The production in it. Come on, bro. What am I paying you for, bro?
Hold on, bro.
Kev's performance like Spurs, bro.
Oh my day. Where's Mosu's camera, bro?
Bro,
Bro, we got 10 people live in this joint. 10 people live and 1 live on TikTok.
yeah, every time before international break, we never win, and then every time we beat the City, the next week we always lose.
But yeah, walk us through the game, bro. Evan Nielsen with the game winner, bro. Walk us through the game. Well, yeah, y'all announced Shabby Simmons, bro. Walking through.
Now Shabby Simmons,
Hijacked. Hijacked from the world champs.
Oh my god.
But I mean, like, there's not really much to recap of the game. We kind of got dumped up.
Wait, how did it like go through the goal? Like, what happened?
Bro,
Give us some analysis, bro.
You beat Burnley for a last minute penalty. You guys are shit. You guys are fucking shit.
But yeah, give us some analysis, bro. Like, you know, go through the game, innit?
My analysis is, you know, they got a corner. They you know, had some good play. And then all of a sudden, I don't know who left Evan Nelson on side. I think it was Jed Spence. And he got behind the center backs. Wicked deflection, went over to Vicario 1-0. And then for 85 minutes, it was just like a whole lot of nothing. There was a bunch of chances created. Nobody was scoring. We were out the game until the 70th minute. And then until we made the subs, Bergvall came on, Odobear, and I think, who else came? There was another person that came on that changed up the game. But all I got from that game was that Brennan Johnson should not be starting. He's better off the cameo. That brother cannot start a game.
Isn't that Spurs legend, though?
He's your Spurs top goal scorer, bro.
That doesn't matter. You can put anybody. You put anybody in the Johnson role. I promise you, they will perform. But Johnson, anytime like any other place on the field, he's just not good enough. He's not good enough to play.
But yeah, my thoughts on the game, like, yeah, it was, but yeah, it honestly should have been like 3-0, 4-0 Bournemouth. Like, I do not know how Bournemouth only scored one goal that game, bro.
It's because of Vicario.
Yeah, bro. Vicario was on a mad team, bro. He was on a mad team. Because that game easily should have been like 5-0 Bournemouth, bro. Like, bro, I don't know how. But yeah.
I even saw a stat. Bournemouth in their last 10 visits to London have not lost.
Yeah, bro. They've been giving us. Bournemouth might be the biggest club in London, but they've been giving us the belt, bro. Yeah.
Hey, who getting Areola next season, bro? That boy is top manager, bro.
Bro, him and Glasner, bro, I think are two OC.
We'll get to Glasner. Hold on, we'll get to Glasner.
Yeah, that's right now.
Nigga, not United, bro. They gonna ruin that nigga. But yeah, Unana in the chat, bro. He said sorry for predicting Kev. Hashtag Spursy. I'm gonna do Karoma in the chat. He says Spurs were horrendous. And the Unana once again, he said needed this for Semenyo, bro. Hashtag Ghana World Cup 2026. But we're not talking about Ghana. Them brothers suck. But yeah, mo.
Yeah, come on, man. You gotta be positive.
But yeah, any thoughts on that Spurs, bro? What y'all saying about that game?
Yeah, I got a couple thoughts, bro. This brother Jet Spence says, "Bring me your best winger."
What are you talking about? He locked down. I don't even know who's playing on his side. He locked him down.
And then, bro, he got a 5 out of 10 rating. And then your boy Pedro Porro, bro. Can you speak on his performance, bro?
I mean, Pedro Porro didn't have the best of performances, but I think he got hooked early before we started dominating. Once we started dominating the game, like with 15, 20 minutes left, we needed Porro on the field because he's the only one that like on our team that can deliver like that certain type of cross into the box, which is what we needed. But yeah, he got hooked early. He had a bad performance. But I mean, like, look, that's just hopefully it's just a one-off bad appearance. You know, Bournemouth have had a good start to the season, so I think we'll bounce back against West Ham, bro, and we'll get back to run.
Anyone have any thoughts on that game?
But Semenyo's a baller, though. Semenyo's a baller.
Semenyo's tough.
Yeah, he's good. But Juju, any thoughts on that fixture?
No, I didn't even watch it, bro.
Damn.
No,
He said because Spurs maybe last week. He said, man, fuck that, bro.
Not even like that, bro. It's not even like that. Chill.
Bro.
But yeah. I mean, we'll see next week. You know, Tottenham bounce back, but yeah, Bournemouth go marching through there. That man looking really good this season. Hey, maybe Bournemouth competing for a Conference League spot, but you know, it's 3 games in, it's hella early, so we'll see. But they look really good right now. They look really good. The next game we're talking about some maybe the biggest robbery of this weekend, bro. Chelsea 2, Fulham 0, bro. VAR controversy. But, you know, Chelsea, you know, get the job done. You know, London Derby. I didn't see. I watched clips of the game, but, you know, my man, good man Ernest, give us the rundown, innit?
Yeah, so we went 2-0. I mean, we didn't really play well at all. which is kind of good and bad. Like, it's good that when you don't play well, you still get the 3 points. But we've kind of been playing slow, especially like first halves. Like our build-up since Cole has been injured, like he was our best center back at playing the ball in between the. So since his injury, our build-up has been very slow. So like a lot of our games, it's very slow, not very aggressive. But man, João Pedro, man, he might be the signing of the summer. Honestly, like he's been very clinical for us. He can play the.
Hold on, bro. We 3 games in. I'm talking about the signing of the summer already, but hey, bro.
Yeah, I am. But for us, because we always kind of lack a clinical striker, it's like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? So for him, even plus like from the Club World Cup to now in the Premier League, I think it's like 4 or 5 GA already. So he's been really good for us. He scored a header in the end of the first half.
Yeah, talk about the build up. Talk about like the build up leading to the goals and stuff.
Oh, it was like towards the end of the half. We were kind of like getting on their front foot. It was right before the end of half. We got a corner and we just whipped it in.
Oh, y'all scored a corner?
Get it in.
Oh, how interesting.
And guess what?
The same man that was complaining about set pieces, bro.
Set piece merchants.
Y'all scored, I think, all four corners so far, bro.
Yeah, no, but to be fair though, like West Ham, like they're trash at defending, so it's like those set pieces are kind of easy.
Until that's enough.
For this game, yeah, that's true. But for this game, I mean, yeah, we scored 1 set piece and then we scored 1 penalty.
Wait, but one
controversy?
Yeah, what minute was that?
The header was like.
No, talking about the VAR.
Oh, it was like 10 minutes before we scored. But see, I guess I don't think it was a foul because like from what I've been seeing, it's more of like if you're making a play on the ball and you have possession, like your foot is only going to go a certain way. So I wouldn't say it was a foul. But regardless, it's like VAR is just inconsistent across the board. Like, it don't have to be us. It don't have to be any of y'all. Like regardless, VAR has been like a shambles the whole season. Even remember the first game of the season when was it Liverpool was it Bournemouth? And that guy literally went for a handball, tried to dribble the ball. So like my thing, even though I can say like okay, Fulham got robbed, but I still feel like we're a better team. But like VAR in general for the Premier League being like the best league in the world is very bad and very inconsistent.
Bro, it's crazy because PGMOL literally came out and said, bro, we made a mistake. That should have been a goal, bro. He said that should have been a goal, isn't it? If that goal goes in, do you think the whole game is different?
Nah, I think we probably won 2-1, to be honest.
No, you would not have won.
Nah, we would have won. So that goal was like the 44th, 45th minute, and we scored right after that. And then in the second half, we scored a penalty.
I think the game would have been different for sure.
That was not that 10 minutes after you guys scored. That was way before. That was early on in the game. And he did, what is it called? I forgot the skill move. But, like, so I don't know what he did. But when he did that, as his back foot was landing, he stepped on the guy's, like, leg. That has nothing to, that was not intentional. That was not dangerous. That was not nothing. And then that was in the middle of the field. And then they played on, and then they scored a great goal. And then Chelsea, to that point, were I don't want to say getting dominated, but they were getting outplayed. And then the momentum shift, and then Chelsea started. They were not even after the thing. The Fulham was still playing decent, and then obviously they scored. Okay, fair play. Then the second half starts. They were getting more chances, but it wasn't like clear-cut chances as much. And then they got like the luckiest penalty I've ever seen.
Hold on, go through the pen. What happened?
Okay, so from my recollection,
let Ernest do it. It's his game. Let him describe.
Okay, so João Pedro had hit the ball in the box. I think like his shoulder, but it could have been, I guess, controversial too. Like, it was,
hey, do y'all pay PGMO out that game, bro? What happened, bro? Hey.
I mean, we've been robbed hella times before, so I'm not saying like it's nothing crazy. It's just inconsistent regardless. But it hit Pedro's arm, and then it hit João Pedro's arm, and then he got possession, and then someone hit it up to a Fulham player, and then the Fulham player went like with his elbow first. And so the VAR, they didn't cancel out when it hit João Pedro, but they just like looked at when it hit the Fulham player, and then we got a penalty for it.
Yeah,
there's one more thing that happened that you forgot, right? I don't know who it was. I think it was one of your fullbacks, right? When he was reaching to get the ball, he stepped stepped on what's his name? The Nigerian brother, Iobi. I forgot his name.
Who?
Iwobi.
Iwobi? Yeah, Iwobi.
Yeah, he stepped on his foot and he fell. That should have been a foul. So they should have gotten a foul for Fulham. So it should not have been a penalty. And then if we're going with the same decision they made in that same game, where the Fulham player stepped on the Chelsea player when he was doing a skill move, the other brother, the Chelsea fullback, he stepped on Iobi's foot.
But you can't say that's incidental content. That's not dangerous or regular.
But again, I'm going with the decision they made earlier. Because when he stepped on his foot when he was doing the skill, that was not dangerous. There was no intent in that. So that should not have been a foul. And it was not clear cut. That should not have been a foul. But then when the same thing happened where it was an accidental step on the foot, they didn't even bother to look at it. And they gave, the handball that they gave, it was a handball, I would say that. But like there was two things that happened before that they just overlooked in my eyes.
I see.
Chelsea, super lucky. I was so mad they won.
Hey, but Unana says, "Oh, Burnley win at the death got Man U fans. Oh, Burnley. Wait, what? Burnley win at the death got Man U fans feeling different. Oh yeah, Burnley win at the death got Man U fans feeling different. Amadou Chroma says." Isak is salty as hell after he went band for band with Burnley. Bruno got a poverty pen as well. And we'll get into that in a little bit.
We'll get to that.
But any thoughts on that Chelsea game? Anyone else? But Logan, I don't think anyone in the league is playing like OC scintillating football right now. But I do expect, the champions of the world to be challenging this year, brother. I do expect y'all to be challenging. Bro, we sure?
I didn't watch the game. It was Chinese kickoff.
Yeah, it was mad early.
Hella early, bro.
Yeah, man, it was a 7:30 game, bro.
Man, them was still drunk from the night before, bro.
I was there watching, bro, and I was disappointed.
Watched part of the game. I did watch the part where they got the penalty, and I was like, bro, clearly you see it touched, what was it, Pedro's hand or something before it
like his arm or something.
Yeah, and I was like, that was clearly a foul right there, but they passed that, like, what's it called? The ref was looking at the joint for like a good 5 minutes. I'm thinking, oh, he's about to call that before he calls the other one. Hoti's like, nah, still. And I said, that's crazy work. So like Ernest is saying, it's inconsistent and it got to get better.
For sure. But we could have a whole debate on the PGMOL, bro. Like, bro. But that's a bit rich coming from a City fan, though. But that's a different topic. That's a different topic. Hey, but I've seen. But that's a different discussion. But all right, let's from reading the chat. But that's a good transition into Manchester United 3, Burnley 2. Like
ass.
Damn, man.
But yeah, thoughts on the game. Man U played. I guess they played pretty well. Like I think Man U should have been out of sight. Man U should have been out of sight. Cause y'all missed a lot of sitters, but Burnley kept pushing. Y'all kept on allowing them back into the game, which surprised me a lot. I was like, wow. I mean, not actually. It don't really surprise me, but yeah, Man U get a penalty, win it at the death, and Man U finally, after 4 games this season, get their first win. Let's take us through the game. Isak from minute 0.
But I've been hearing a lot of slander on my team because we won and celebrated a game. But we'll get to that. First of all, you guys saying United this, Burnley this, and that.
No. Hopping so from minute 0 to minute 90. But let's hear it.
Okay, starting off the game, we were doing good. The same way we started versus Arsenal, the same way we started versus Fulham. Cunha should have scored, and other players should have scored straight off the bat. And then Diallo should have scored too. That was just in the first beginning. And then Cunha sadly gets injured, and he gets subbed out. And we did not bring Sesko on. We brought Xerxes. and he did not have a good game. I would say that like he's not mad fit. So we kind of slowed down because we didn't have Cunha there to like his pace and like his fitness, his dynamic. We kind of slowed down a little bit. But from we were actually having a good corner tactics for the first time in my eyes.
Hey, everyone trying to copy us now. What's happening, bro?
There was 2 times. Like the first time they were just putting the ball in, and then Bruno got like so mad at them. You guys say he's whining, but nah, he being a leader. He was telling them like, "Yo, we've been free at the top of the box." And then literally the next corner, Ahmad was at the top of the box. Everybody rushed the goalkeeper, and then boom, Ahmad had a great volley, and it was a great save. And then we redid that free kick with Bruno, and he like missed slightly. So that was surprising and refreshing to see. But the whole game, we're just dominating. And then obviously we got the goal off the own goal. You have to be there to score the own goals, you know, like, to create those situations.
Another own goal, bro.
I do not care, bro, because there's 2 things, right? If we were getting own goals and we were not creating chances, I would have been upset. But we were creating loads and loads of chances. And yeah, we didn't get the goal, but we got the own goal, so I was happy about that. And then, like, honest to God, y'all think I'm joking. I was like, something hit me. I was like, they're gonna score. And I swear to God, like 2 minutes later, they whipped the ball in, and then they just scored a goal. And I was like, there's no way. I was like so upset because it was like stupid. And this again, Diego Dallo, like I don't know what's going on. He can't defend. And like when he goes up top, like he's just like, you just can't predict what he's gonna do. You can either put in a good ball or a bad ball. You just don't know. But defensively, he's just terrible. And they just went to his height. Boom, they scored like a good goal. He made a great run. He scored, and then literally like off the bat, right there, we just went up top again. Diego Dallo crossed the ball in, and Ramos scored, and it was a fantastic goal, fantastic build up. Like I was happy. I was kind of relaxed a little bit. And then they scored a goal, but it was offside. I would say on this side, like I didn't understand how that was offside. Like that should have been a goal given to them, because in the VAR thing they showed, like you know how like the new
the new auto. I thought he was on. I thought he was onside too, bro.
I thought like if they said it's offside, but from what they showed, like the United player and the Burnley player, they were both past the line. So I was like, I thought the little virtual like screen thing was supposed to start on the last United defender. But I don't know what they did, but I don't care. Like I benefited from that. So like
yeah.
So it was like, oh, okay, a little breather, this and that. And of course, every game y'all seen it. You put a ball in the box in the air, our goalkeepers would not catch it. And for the 4th game in a row, our worst player rated was our goalkeeper. Another 4 out of 10 performance. And this 4 out of 10 performance is the highest our goalkeeper had, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. And so, like, there's nothing we can do. But even throughout this whole time, we're creating chances and we're being positive. And I was like happy about that. Sesko came on again. He didn't look fit again. Like he would make runs here and there, but like nobody would play the ball to him. I want to talk about like Bruno. Bruno again. He has the most chances created in the.
Wait, so what's the score right now, bro?
Right now it's still 2-2. Like we're playing good. Burnley's still getting their chances because our goalkeeper was bad and they're attacking through Dallo's side. But Bruno's been playing good. Mainu came and like he kind of helped us. And then Amad Diallo was playing terrible, I would say. Like he was not finishing chances, but Mbeumo was getting in behind and he was being our talisman. It was good. And then of course, at the end, we can all say that was a penalty. You can say it was light or not light, it was a penalty. He dragged his shirt, right? The only thing I would hear an argument for is whether it was inside the box or outside the box. I'm not gonna hear about saying like.
You don't think it started outside the box?
It was outside the box.
if you're making an argument, I would not disagree with that. I would not disagree with that because the argument I'm gonna go with is that it started outside the box, but it fell and it finished inside the box. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, man, you really went ban for ban.
At the end of the day, it was a foul. We can all agree with that. He was making a run, clearly dragged his shirt. That's a foul.
I'm just saying, if that's a penalty, but they better give that, like, they better be consistent with that. But I know they're not.
Yeah.
But
hell nah.
You pull a guy's shirt and stop him from making a run. That's the foul. Like, that's clear and obvious. And the other decision is whether inside the box and not outside the box. And luckily, we got the benefit of doubt. And I'm not going to complain about that. And then, obviously, Bruno with the great penalty. I mean, people hate us for celebrating, but, like, no team is under pressure like Man United. Like, I would argue without anybody. No team is under pressure like Manchester United, and no players are under pressure like Manchester United players.
I mean, that's debatable, bro.
Bro, look at Anthony. Look at them like saying freedom when they leave United. Look at
Yo, that man Anthony was crying, bro. When Betis signed, he was crying, bro.
He looks like he just got emancipated, bro. Like the slaves that got freed, bro. It's wicked. And like you see Rasmus Højlund, bro, his acne cleared up, bro. It's been a week.
But yeah. All right, so your man, you go band for band with Burnley. You know, get the first one of the season. But you know what this win reminds me of, bro? Last year when Southampton was 2-0 up, and then they came back. They came back 3-2, bro.
Stop. That's
what do you mean,
bro? Because we had the most dominant possession. We created double. We created double or triple the chances they had. We had 6 shots compared to their shots, 3 shots on target. Bro, we dominated everything. We had 26 shots compared to their 6 shots.
Yeah, that's cool, but like, how did they end up with 2 goals?
The goalkeepers. What do you want me to tell you? This is like the same story every week.
If you watch the game, the first half, all your chances, I'm not saying it was Amram did very well in that first half. I'll give you guys cooked them in that first half. But like one of the reasons why you cooked them was they gave you so much space and time on the ball. They had their back line was so high up, and Buemo was just down the field every time. In that second half, Scott Parker said, "Now we're not doing that anymore. We're gonna start pressing these guys." As soon as they started pressing you guys lost the ball. You guys lost the ball a couple times out wide, and that's what led to their chances. So in that case, like, bro, like I want to know your thoughts on Amarim after what I just said. Like, that's why the game changed in that second half. Scott Parker cooked Amarim in that second half. All you had to do was one little tweak. Instead of allowing that space up top in the back, let's just press them. Let's just press them on the ball. And every time they press you guys, that's how their chances were created.
Wait, hold on. Let me read the chat real quick. And man, like making the chat said, "Man, you were back. Yes, Lord. Bruno, it's a pen. Bruno, we're back." And he said, "Speak about it. It comes with being the biggest club in England." I guess that's the comma of, United players having the most pressure. But yeah, back to what Naeem was saying. He said, "How do you respond?" I
just want to know Isaac's thoughts on Amarim.
I mean, he's Amarin in. He's Amarin in. We know that.
It's not Amarin in. I'm just supporting the manager that's there. Like, again, I'm just supporting the manager that is. And you're saying Scott Parker changed the tactics, this, and that. That's great. He did do that. I noticed that, right? But the amount of chances that we were having in the out wide, that's how we play. We play and we do that diagonal cross all the way to the wide to Mbemo and everything. Like, that's how we play. We just create the chances are wide because we pull the players in and then we cross the ball in. We do a lot of switching to the wings. And with Ahmad on that side and everything, that's how we were getting those free spaces to run in behind, right? There were so many times where Cunha and Mbemo were running straight into the Arsenal defense and everything. The same with Fulham. Like, this is our style of play. Yes, Scott Parker changed his thing and tried to press us more and everything, but still, in the second half, the only goal they scored was a goalkeeper mistake. That's the goalkeeper mistake. That's the only goal they scored. When they crossed it in and they fumbled holding the ball, and that's what they scored. The first half, when they scored the tap in, that was just a great play from out wide.
They scored both their goals in the second half.
Yeah.
I thought the
You guys
first one.
you guys went in.
remember-
You guys went in 1-0.
Yeah, but yeah, on to Man U. Yeah, Man U get first 3 points of the season. For me, I'll probably judge Man U. So I'm not going to judge them off this game. Burnley at home should be a standard win for all of us. You know, even though it did take them to the death over a pen. But yeah, I'm not going to judge Man U till they play, you know, the next 2 games, the City and Chelsea. So any more thoughts on this Man U segment?
Yes,
No.
I have one more.
Make it quick, bro.
The way we play, it's good. Like I saw some stats about like how we create the most chances, right? How we have the most shots, we have the highest XG and everything. We play good football. It's just we have a terrible midfield and we have a terrible goalkeeper. And I promise you this, versus City, our goalkeeper is gonna cost us a goal.
I mean, duh.
Yo, Kev, Ernest,
No.
any thoughts?
No.
Yeah, man, everyone mad. Man, you won, but I'm weak, man.
We spent too long in a section about Man U winning.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so Unan in the chat. Hey, we all Amarin in. Make sure Manu sit on the bench versus. All right, let's jump into this last weekend preview. Brighton at the Amex. Brighton 1.
Get in there.
I mean, Brighton 2. My fault. Brighton 2. City 1. Juju. City back-to-back losses is looking, you know, that's very unfamiliar from the you know, Pep Guardiola, you know, back-to-back losses. City looking a little like they're not looking themselves right now. Let's, you know, jump us into the game for minute 1.
What happened to the revenge?
His team wins one game and he can't stop talking. His team wins one game and he can't stop talking.
Yeah, mind you lost to Grimsby Town like not even that long ago, bro.
Like,
Yeah, we get it.
Buddy.
like
First.
what's it called? You know the guy that's growing out his hair until Man U wins 5 games in a row.
Hey, that brother's cooked, bro. Hey, let's talk about City. Man, we done, bro.
Bro, that guy has more fans than City though.
Anyway, get a load of this. What's it called? So we got first half. It was okay. It wasn't too bad. I mean, we did score. Holland scored a header the first half. We went into the half cool and all. I feel like the formation that Pep picked, that 4-1-4-1, I don't like it because that's what we did against Spurs. It didn't go as planned, and then we do it again this past weekend. It didn't go as planned. I personally don't like it. It just what he thinks is best, and I understand like his tactics because he wants Holland to sit at the top by himself. Then we have our wingers and our little midfielders in the middle, like we're playing right behind him, which makes sense. It's cool and all, but I personally feel like our 4-3-3 tactic is much better. It evens out everything for us in a sense. Then Rodri, he came back. He played better than I expected for his first start of the season. So I think we did well there. But then when it got towards to second half later in the game, that's when we started slacking. Like we gave a pen. I personally think the pen shouldn't have been given only because Nunez was covering himself and his hand was up. I understand that, but I'm saying that it wasn't a normal body movement. By the same time, the sun in his eye and he's like going like this. So it was one of those controversial things, in my opinion. It could have went either way, but they gave them the pen. They scored the pen.
Man's like James Milner in the Wonder Unk.
Bro.
Unk is the oldest player to score in the Premier League now.
And he's one of the youngest too, right, or something?
Yeah, youngest.
Yeah, bro.
He was the youngest too.
That longevity's crazy,
He's the
bro.
second youngest and second oldest.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then this we were literally in the 89th minute, 88, 89 minute. I forgot what happens, but our defense just loses the ball, and I was like, "What the heck is happening?" Then next thing I know, I think one of the Brighton players crosses it to the right side to one of his other players, and there's no one there, and it was just empty. So he scored on our goalie, and then
Man like Gruda, man.
Yeah.
Bro, Brighton I don't even know who Gruda is, but Brighton just be finding these gems, bro. Like, bro.
And I personally think we fumbled the ball ourselves because, like always, we always have ball possession throughout the whole game and stuff, but we did not shoot the ball like how we usually do. Like Oscar didn't play well, in my opinion. Who else didn't play well? Mamouche, he was okay, but I feel like he should have done better. But I still have faith in our team. I mean, like I said, we did this last year, and we're gonna bounce back, hopefully better than last year. Actually win the league and whatnot.
Bro,
We're gonna see how it goes after international break. So I'm not tripping too much about it, but we definitely need to fix our lineup better and figure out what we're gonna do, because our midfield, it is looking a little sloppy for us. Even though like I still have faith in us to like figure out our new signings with our old signings to mesh well. So I'm not tripping too much. I just need them to like actually like work together, because it looked like whenever we come back and play defense, we're not playing defense for, we're just like lollygagging and going to play defense, and then attack is just only like 1-2 players attacking and whatnot. So yeah, that's how I feel about our game this past weekend.
Yeah, bro. Mick, wait, hold up. All right, Mick in the chat said, Juju, City in the mud, mate. He's getting sacked in the morning.
Sacked in the morning.
Well, before you ask your question, I just wanted to bring some.
You fans are acting like this only because they won one game.
I know. They man you back from the cave. But let's stick on. Say, I just want before you ask your question, I just want to bring up this one thing. It interests me because but how Pep goes to teams, right? Like usually he goes there for a couple years, wins and steps. Bayern, Barca and them. But at City, he's actually doing because Pep doesn't really do rebuilds and stuff, bro. That's why I'm bro, I'm really curious why he stayed. I feel
I'm surprised he extended his contract. I'm actually surprised he was actually gonna leave.
It's getting I'm not saying it's getting ugly because obviously bro, Pep basically made Man City to what it is now. But it's it's looking it's still don't get me wrong, it's still 3 games in, y'all can still turn this around definitely, but it's looking peak right now. But Ernest, what were you about to say?
I'm gonna say because they recently just got rid of Ederson, they might get Donnarumma. So I was gonna say, how do you think Donnarumma gonna fit? How is your defense gonna get better throughout the season?
I don't know, because I don't know how Donnarumma plays with that backline ball, because I don't really see him do that, and Pep loves that shit. I don't like that. That shit pisses me off. It gets on my nerves. And y'all seen, he started that. Every other team does it now, or at least majority team does it now.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, I don't know how he's going to fit, because knowing him, he's not going to do that, or at least he will attempt to try to do it. But I don't know how he's going to fit. We'll see.
What about your defense, though?
Their defense looks so poor, bro. Very poor.
It's very poor.
I'm about to say our defense is injured right now. Literally, before international break, we lost both our left on defense.
Well, out Nori and who? Gavardio?
Nori and the
Uzbek brother?
Yeah, Uzbek brother. Yeah, we lost both of them this past, and then we also lost Oscar too, and then we lost Rico too.
Damn.
Everybody's injured.
Where is Foden in all of this? Where is Foden? I've not heard his name.
This guy sound like the Sky Sports pundits, bro.
My star boy, he's injured right now.
But Foden been injured. But Foden been injured since ever since he won that Player of the Year 2 years ago. But been injured, bro.
He's going back trust. He just rebuilding himself. It takes time. But no, literally, our whole defense is practically injured right now. And somewhat our middle, so.
Bro, my hot take right now, bro. I know it's still early, but I think City's out the title race, bro. With that defense, bro, it's just really shocking to me, bro. I don't know what's your thoughts on that.
We need a younger defense. Or a little bit more of experienced defense, because we still have Stones. He needs to retire.
And Ruben Diaz been.
He just signed a new contract too, an extension too.
Isn't that y'all best? Isn't that y'all best center back?
Yeah, on the team, yes.
Bro, Ruben Diaz just living life with Maya Jama, right?
Bro, his mind is off the pitch. Man, think about Love Island and that.
Hey, bro. Y'all geek, bro.
But nah, our defense is actually a little sloppy. We need to rebuild on that. But I think what Pep is trying to do is I mean, if I'm paying attention, it's like he should get it from the academy in a sense, and then just build him there. But we'll see where he goes with that.
Yeah. Anyone have any thoughts, questions, concerns on Man City?
I think Pep might have overstayed, bro. He might have overstayed, bro. Like maybe if he would have left after the treble season, but this is like what year?
Like
this is the longest he's ever been at any club.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was surprised you saying here this long.
Year 9 or year 10.
Yeah, and he's doing a massive rebuild from January to now. So it's like, we'll see.
I got thoughts.
Man, Kev, but no analysis.
No. I said I got thoughts.
Oh.
I think it's too early to say anything. For being honest.
I mean, that is true.
Certain men. But I think Pep will know what to do. It's Pep at the end of the day. He's not one of the best, if not the best manager to ever grace the game. And I'm sure he'll, get something done. Overall, for like 70 minutes of that game, they were pretty much dominating. Like if anyone actually watched the game, City were cooking the fuck out of Brighton until Brighton made a quadruple sub, and then all of a sudden, shit went down.
Their manager's bold for that, bro. Quadruple sub, bro. Wonder in the game, bro.
Quadruple sub changed everything.
It helped them. I don't know how or why, bro. It just helped them.
Yeah, the quadruple sub completely changed the game on his head. They got the penalty, and then they just kept dominating. I will say James Trafford, probably the reason why that game was even close to begin with in those last 20 minutes, he was saving everything.
Mandan's about to get dropped. Mandan's about to get dropped too, bro. Crazy.
It's crazy.
I would say that was probably City's man of the match, just because of the last 20 minutes. He was just going crazy. And then I think the game would have ended 1-1 if Chuskanov didn't get injured, because Ruben Diaz came in and he was just not on it. Literally he came on and 2 minutes later they scored, but it wasn't completely his fault because John Stone's also not on it right now either. Like that brother's washed as well.
Yeah, he's washed.
Yeah, because he kind of had the ball, he carried the ball too far to the right side and then dragged, he was so far apart from Ruben Diaz. He lost the ball, and then now you have this whole open gap in the middle. When they went on a counter, it's just I don't know. I think if Chuskanov was there, they wouldn't have scored that. That's just my
But yeah, City's looking grim. The Manchester Derby, we'll get into that next week. That's going to be a very interesting game. Man, you scraping past Burnley and City 2 L's on the bounce, but it's going to be very interesting derby.
We're not taking 3 L's back to back to back. He's like, just let you know, you're gonna be crying next week. Respectfully.
Respectfully, though.
Negativity.
All right.
I don't want to see no smile. I want to see you. Don't even wear your jersey next. What's it called, bro?
Damn.
Just don't wear it.
All right, bet. All right.
Oh wait, no, I got one more thing to say actually about Pep. I think Pep didn't do anything wrong. I don't think it has anything to do with him. The only thing he did wrong that game was start Bernardo Silva. That's it. That brother needs to stop doing that. Bernardo Silva at 25. Right? Yeah, but bro.
That's Capitan, bro. Capitan.
Bernardo Silva, if he didn't have that legacy season, bro, he would have been long gone at City.
I don't think. I mean, even though that's Pep's favorite player, I don't think Kevin just said, if he didn't have that season, I don't think he would be there any longer.
Are they about to get rid of him before the season? That season?
They were trying to, because I know his contract was rather up or it was coming up, and he was trying to figure out his next spot himself.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things. But yeah, I think he just needs to stop starting him, if anything, because the way soccer is playing now is not the same how he was playing 2 years ago. So.
All right, bet. That wraps up the results. Let's get into this last segment of the vid. Transfer deadline day is finito. A lot of money was spent around, our 6 clubs. So we're just gonna go through each team. Everyone's gonna give their ratings, their thoughts, their opinions on each team's transfer window. Hey, what club should we start with first? Can we do
the biggest vendors?
All right, bet. Liverpool, bro, spending 446 million. Man,
twice.
So the players they brought.
Come on, man.
The players they brought in Kirkes, they brought in Wirtz, they brought in Frimpong, They brought in Mamardashvili. Excuse my pronunciation. They brought in Ekatike, Percy, Leone, Isak, and Mark Gahey. Nah, he ain't slide. He ain't slide. But yeah, 446 mil. All right, we can start with you, Naeem. How do you feel about this transfer window?
I mean, it's easily one of the greatest in the Prem of all time. But I want to say, like, not getting Mark Gahey over the line was a big loss. As much as attacking depth as we have, we don't have that much center back cover. Like, we have Virgil. Like, he's getting older, but he stays fit a lot. Kanate gets injured like every other week. Joe Gomez can come in. He's a good backup. Joe Gomez is a very good backup, but then he gets injured a lot. And then we have the 19-year-old that we signed over the summer, Giovanni Leone. They're saying that dude is a young Chiellini or Bonucci. I don't know what they were saying, but that dude's only, but I just want you to know that dude's only 19. I don't want him to play. He's only 19. So our center backs are like the depth at center back is pretty bad. And then I think you said in midfield we lost Harvey Elliott. That's more midfield depth gone. I loved Harvey Elliott, but we do have a buyback clause on him with Aston Villa, so that's nice. And then I mean the attack. What do I even say about the attack? This man right here coming to a stadium near you. This celebration. Ekatike. Who else do we get? Verts. Come on. I mean,
Liverpool really broke the transfer record twice in the window, bro. That is insane.
Yeah.
That man done found oil in Anfield, bro. They found oil in Liverpool, bro. Like, what?
They're saying it's the Coutinho money still, bro. I'm like,
hey, bro, that shit.
Coutinho money right now.
He said Coutinho money, bro.
Coutinho money, bro.
They put it in Bitcoin.
Nah, for real.
But
Naeem, where do you should we do like A through F, or should we do 1 out of 10? How should we rate these windows, bro?
I say A through F.
Yeah.
How do you rate this window?
I think ours is an A. But
like A or A plus or A minus?
Oh, A plus. Oh, we do A plus. A plus.
A plus.
There's only one thing that I wish we got a center back like Gahey or another midfielder. I really wish we did, but besides that, I mean, no one's gonna have a perfect window.
Greedy.
But
yeah, how greedy, bro? How greedy, bro? Bro, this man want 500 mil, 600 mil spending, bro.
Hey, y'all saying that, but like, hey, I didn't even talk about our departures. We got 25 mil for Ben Doak, who he didn't even start a game for us. 35 mil for Kwanzaa. We got like
this crazy, bro. This crazy, bro.
When I talk about sales, no one wants to hear it. So we're not gonna hear
that. You're right. We don't want to hear it. We don't. We do not want to hear it.
Y'all. To be fair,
net spend. Look, when it comes to net spend, the only problem I have with Chelsea is that they stay signed in 78 to 81. Like y'all gotta get some like 85.
We sell.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, like Liverpool and Chelsea are like the best clubs at selling, bro. Like, how is man like selling Ben Doak and them man, bro? Nah, it's between them, both of you. But I remember you said this sent an interesting post in the chat, bro, about how they signed. Like, but we'll get into that when we talk about Chelsea though. But yeah, I give this window. I give it an A. I would have given it an A plus if y'all got Gahey, but it's definitely A. Like, no one should give this anything below A, bro. Like, this could go down as like the best window ever, but I'm still like confused, like, because obviously Ekatike started off well, but he's gonna have to hit that bench. Because I don't know, y'all saying you could put him left wing, but he got to be 9, bro. He got to be 9 for sure. I give this window A for Liverpool.
I know everyone's saying that, but dude, like with Slot's tactics, Slot's thought about this since like March. Or not March, like May. He knew Isak was coming through that door. Like eventually, he's been thought about how he's gonna deploy all of them together. I'm sure he'll find a way. I don't care how he does it. I don't care who plays. I don't care if Isak holds the bench. I don't care if Ekatike holds the bench. Someone's got to hold the bench. We got to win. I don't care how it happens.
How do the rest of y'all rate this window, bro? Thoughts?
No, it's an A. It's
A or A plus for you, bro.
A plus for them.
No, A plus if they got Gahey, so just A for now. But it's so aggressive after winning the Prem already. You know, you have to give them props.
Yeah.
I'll give it A plus.
Football.
Yeah, Yeah, I'll give it an A+ because even the gay thing, it's not their fault. It's Crystal Palace not being smart enough to do their deals properly.
I mean,
it's not.
Loki, I kind of disagree with that though, but I feel like
threatened to resign if Gahey left.
Like,
I would too. If
no. He said if he left and they didn't get like a suitable replacement. Then he leave.
I can't blame him. I can't blame him.
But I feel like if Liverpool I know Liverpool wanted him, but I feel like if they really wanted, they would have been way more like aggressive with it though. Like they definitely had time to get him.
I think so.
I mean, yeah.
But you know, he has 1 year left on his contract, right? So,
but for Palace, they're not looking at about money though. They're not looking at. I mean, I think they should have sold him though, but.
Yeah, because they could have got 35 on a player that had a year left on his contract, and then they could have used that money to reinvest. But they waited until the last minute. The deal got done, and he was about to go, and then it's their incompetence that let them down. It's not.
I mean,
Liverpool's incompetence.
Like you said, he's got a year left. I think we'll get him in Jan next year. He wants to come to us. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere else. So like, it is what it is. But I do want to say, I hope y'all have a great episode. I do got a dip. I hope y'all are chilling though. I apologize, but I do got a dip, man.
All right, good looks, bro. All right, but let's hop into Tottenham's transfer window. Tottenham spending 172 million, bringing in Danso, Vuskovic. Excuse my pronunciation. Vuskovic, Mateus Tel Aviv, Kudus, Paulinho, Xavi Simons, and Kolo Muani on loan. Kev, take us through your thoughts on this.
My thoughts, I think for what we needed to address on the team, I think it was very good. I already stated before the pod, obviously it's a different conversation, but I think it would have been the perfect window because Daniel Levy's super incompetent. So for the players that we got, I actually really like it. My only complaint is, especially with today's news, Mateus Tel not even getting put in the Champions League squad, even though we just spent 45 million on him. Makes 0 sense at all. We spent this money on him just to not put him in the squad. So I would have changed him for like someone like Ademola Lookman, or even if we ended up getting that Savinho deal done. Unfortunately, we couldn't because Man City literally refused to give him to us, even though he wanted to come. So for that, I'm gonna have to give the window only a B. And that's it. I can't give it an A because we didn't get the deals done, especially with even the Portuguese right and the Eze shit. That's like too much happened in the window that I can't give it anything higher than a B.
I mean, to be fair, like also biased aside, since I'm Arsenal, also Kudus, great signing for that price. I seen Danso cameos. He's actually a competent center back, so that's not bad at all. Obviously, hijacking Chelsea, that's always a plus in it. Xavi Simons. And Kolo Muani on loan, it's not. I mean, he's a decent striker. A player of that quality on loan, that's not bad as well. But and then Paulinho, I thought y'all would definitely needed like another midfielder for sure, and then maybe like another even like center back, but another like defender. So I do get. It's definitely not a bad window. Definitely not. I think y'all should be like, I would say like content. Like that's actually not. That's a pretty good window. I give it like a B as well. I even give it a B+.
I think we would have got a center back or another midfielder had it not been for Solanke getting injured. That's why we went in for Kolo Muani at the end of the window, because Solanke's out for like 2-3 months. So we needed somebody to come in, because you already know that Richarlison injury is inevitable. That shit is coming soon. It happens every season.
But yeah, what's y'all man's thoughts on Spurs window?
I'll give it like a B+. They did better than I expected. With the signs that they had, it was very good. I really think that's what y'all needed, and that's what y'all got. So I'll give it a B+. So I respect it.
I'll give it a B. We'll talk about the Xavi, later. But I think Kudus is gonna. He might be like he's gonna be one of their best.
I think he is the best signing, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's been amazing for them. Like his hold-up play and like his directness, getting them behind. Even I think the first game he had 2 assists too. So I think. I give it a yeah. Kudus is gonna ball for them for sure.
I was about to give it a C+, but when I realized you forgot one player they got, and that's Thomas Frank. And I
Wait,
think
he's not a player. He said one player. He's not even a player, bro. Hey, this nigga trying to cook, bro. Like, what? He's not even a player.
You missed. Okay, maybe not a player. One person that you missed is Thomas Frank, and I think that's a great signing. He's gonna be great for them, and like, just a big club was waiting for him to get him, and it just happened to Spurs to get him. Ended up getting him. So I think they're gonna do good. They covered most of the spot. I think Javi Simmons is a key signing, like something a big club would do, and Spurs ended up doing it. Just crazy.
Hijacked.
Yeah. But they also, in the beginning, though, they fumbled a lot, bro, because they were supposed to get a Wemo, remember? He's like, we're going to get a Wemo.
Hey, Eze, no, Eze.
That Wemo one, no, because, bro, you forget to understand. Once Man U offered them crazy wages, bro, there's no way we're going to get anybody.
We didn't offer him crazy wages. He's getting paid less than $200K a week. That's not crazy. For a player that scored 20 goals. For the only people that have goal contributions than him and goals is Isak, the best striker in the world, and Mo Salah.
Best striker in the world is crazy, bro.
Oh my God, so much chat, bro. You didn't even let me talk. Bro, our wage structures, we have one of the lowest wage structures in the whole league, bro. So, unfortunately, if any club offers more, Daniel Levy's just going to say no.
Up,
no, it's not even it's not about get our money up. We're one of the richest clubs in the world. It's just Daniel Levy just doesn't want to spend his money.
All right, yeah. So we give this window, most of us B's, Isak C+. Decent window. All right, let's hop into
mine's a B. Mine's
a B. So it's an average score. So Liverpool, average grade A's. Spurs average grade B. Not bad. All right, so we're gonna hop into Manchester United spending approximately $232 million on 5 players. Brought in Mbumo, Cunha, youngster Leon, Benjamin Sesko, and then deadline day goalkeeper from Antwerp, Lamens. You'll talk us through this, Isak.
Straight off the bat, I would probably give it a C- to a D+.
Whoa, 232 and you're giving it a D-?
I would, let me tell you, like, Mbemo and Cunha, great signing, right? But if you really think about it, we had Mason Mount, Joshua Zirkzee, Amad Diallo, and Bruno Fernandes in that position. 4 players. And we added 2 players to the same position. Like, those are great players, but what we needed should not have been that. So with that, it's kind of, I appreciate the players being there. They've been the 2 best players for us, but we kind of overdid that attacking midfield position. What we needed was a striker, which you got. That's great. We needed midfielders, like at least one good defensive midfielder. We didn't do that. We needed a goalkeeper bad, and we got a goalkeeper. But in my eyes, I don't think that was the player that we should have gotten. We should have gotten somebody that was proven, that was going to reassure us and give us confidence in the back. And that was Emi Martinez. And we didn't do that. We missed on Baleba. I was disappointed in that, but it is what it is. And then a lot of the time, the reason that we did bad also was like we took so long to do a deal. Like for Mbemo was like 2 months long. It was crazy. And then obviously the reason that our transfer window was so bad was because we couldn't get rid of Sancho. We finally got rid of Anthony, but for 21. And like I think we had to like cover a little bit of the wages. I don't know, I'm not sure. But that was a bad exit, the way we sold him. Rashford is still a Man United player. It's just that like he's on loan again. So we have to deal with this problem next year. I was really disappointed that we sold Rasmus Højlund. He's on loan with obligation to buy if they get the Champions League, and they will get Champions League. But we sold them when we only have one striker in our team now. And I know we have barely any games, but one striker, and that's just bad management. I don't know who thought of that. And then who else? We sold Garnacho. I'm happy, I guess, with 40 mil, but we could have gotten at least 50. We got scammed on that. But yeah, pretty like lackluster.
But yeah, Mick in the chat says, What were you about to say?
Especially how we started the game and how we lost points because the goalkeepers and the midfielders, and they still didn't manage to get anything by the transfer deadline day. I was disappointed. If this new goalkeeper does not start the game versus Man City, and another player starts and we concede a goal, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
But yeah, making the chat says got 2 number 10s. We need a 6 and an 8. We got Bruno as an 8, setting them up for failure. But yeah, but I do give your window. I give it. I do give it a C. Even though like the signings you made, especially the attackers, are good, but y'all definitely needed a midfielder. And then even the goalkeeper. Like, let's be real, bro. How many of us have heard of Lamens, bro? I feel like that's the difference between like the two Manchester teams. Like these men are getting Donnarumma, and y'all getting like man from like Antwerp, bro. Like no disrespect. You might come in and bang. We don't know, but it's just like you'd rather have Donnarumma in there. But yeah, y'all definitely need a midfield. Like Bruno at 8 with Casamigos, bro. It's not gonna last the whole season, bro. I'm telling y'all gonna get overran, bro. We've seen it from the first 3 games. I know y'all won against Burnley, but it's still like conceding 2 goals at home. So Burnley is still crazy, bro. Even with a good performance, but I give y'all window a C just because y'all didn't get that midfielder. If y'all got like a actual number 8, I'll give y'all a B. I do give it a C.
I agree with C too. Personally, I mean they were linked to level too, but they didn't get that done.
No, those guys for like 100 mil, and then they weren't trying to sell them. They're definitely gonna sell them next year, though.
I mean next year, yeah, next year.
No, more people will be trying to get the labor next year too.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of messed up right now. But y'all revamped your whole attack, so that's good. But the midfield is like a big concern.
I'll go with the C. Oh no. It was just a C originally because they didn't address the right profiles on the team. I still think they need a lot, anything behind the forward line. But they did sign the keeper, so bumped it up to a C+ for me because that was a big issue for them last season. So I think that was a good signing.
Yeah, Drew, what'd you give?
Oh, I said a C. And who they picked up, they were good, but like Isaac was saying, they just need a midfield, and they didn't really go for it as much. So.
Oh yeah, y'all lost out to Emmy as well. I forgot.
Yeah, it was big disappointment.
Yeah.
And also like the situation with Mainu, that was I don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah, my brother wanted to leave, but y'all forced him to stay, bro.
That's slavery, man.
You want to sell him?
He wanted to go on loan. He wants to go on loan.
I mean, yeah. Would you have let him go on loan? Like, how do you feel about that?
No, I want him to stay. But if it meant, like I did mention, that like if we sold Mainu and then we used that money guaranteed we'll get the labor, I would have sold him low-key.
Oh yeah. Wait, Ernest, what'd you say again? What grade?
What did I say? Oh, C. Yeah, it's just I mean they revamped their whole attack, but the midfield is a big concern. We'll see. I mean they just signed a goalkeeper, but midfield is a big problem.
All right, so the average grade for Man U is C. We got 2 more to wrap up this episode. Let's start with Chelsea, bro, spending approximately 297 million. They brought in. He says the next. I mean, they brought in the most players out of everybody. They brought in 10 players, so they brought in Gittins, Pedro, Delap, Hato, Esteval, Esugo, Sar, Pace, Garnacho, and then deadline day signing Buenanote. Ernest, take us through these signings.
Yeah, so I mean I'll give it a C too. I mean
a C after spending almost 300 mil?
No, it's not about the money, it's more of like the positions that you're getting them at and the experience, I would say. Because I would say, like, if you look at our squad, you probably have a question at goalkeeper. I don't trust Robert Sanchez like that. Levi Colwill, he tore his ACL. We didn't really get no cover for his position specifically. But for the incomings, like, we changed our whole striker situation. Because last year, we only had Nicholas Jackson for real. And he got injured last season, too. So we shipped him off. And then we brought in João Pedro. Like I said, he's been a big upgrade for us. And then the lap gives us a different profile. I think he scored like 10 goals for Ipswich last season, so he gives us a different profile. Hato is like a good signing because he's a backup for Kukurea because he kind of plays like left back / LCB. And last year we had no cover for Kukurea. Like he was our only left back. So Hato's a good signing. But for like Gaines, I didn't want Garnacho. I mean, I said that multiple times. But I think Gaines has potential. But I don't really like our left winger situation. Like they're kind of young and inexperienced, so I'm kind of curious to see how it's gonna work out. I mean, I would have probably tried to get like someone like the Leao if we're gonna spend like 50 and 40 for 2 wingers because he's got one better winger for like 90, for example. So, but outgoings wise, I mean, we sold everyone who we needed to sell. People that are older, not really playing for us, expiring contracts.
Wait, is Sterling still on the roster?
Yeah, I don't know.
Damn, Raheem the Dream, bro.
Sterling's our highest paid player
with 325K, right?
Yeah. Now you know the thing about that is when we first had the ownership change, they were just giving out all kinds of contracts. So he was like the first person to get a contract, and it was a bad contract. But yeah, I'll give it a C.
At all though?
Nah, I mean it's kind of like a bomb squad situation. I mean every club has players that are on the roster that they just don't really play until you get them sold. So, but he's not even in my mind. He's not in the manager's plans or nothing.
Oh, so you give it a C?
Yeah, like I would have tried to get a center back, like because we don't have Chalaba and really Tosin. So outside of that, if one of them get injured, we're cooked. And then I never trusted Robert Sanchez, so I would have wished for an upgrade maybe this year or next year. And I don't really trust our left wingers, but I really like Esteval. He's a nice young player. He played right wing, and he kind of plays for Cole Palmer's position too because he's been injured with the groin, so he hasn't really been able to play. And Asugo, he's like a backup for Caicedo because Caicedo, he played every match. He played all 38 matches for us last year. He's the only player for us that played every single match, and he's been our best player in my opinion for like the last year. So he needed cover. So I don't really like our left wing situation. But I'll give it a C overall.
I mean, for me, look, I'll give it a B minus. Like, obviously, I mean, you sound Hato, you could play left back, center back, but I would say because like your defense is very like injury prone. Y'all did need another defender, but I feel like the attacking depth y'all got, it's pretty good. Like obviously, João Pedro been banging. I know the lap got injured. You know, Jamie Gittins, he is young. I feel like Garnacho will do like fairly well there, even though y'all hate him. But I feel like he will do well. But
if he's used him like as a backup, maybe like say 67th minute, come on and like counterattack against like the tired defender. But if we're actually relying on him to score and get GA and create for us, that's not gonna work.
But yeah, I do give you a B minus. What's y'all's thoughts on that? What's y'all scores?
I was gonna say B minus.
I'm about to say C plus.
Yeah, C plus, B minus.
Yeah, because it's like it's not the worst signings y'all did. But it's also not the
Liverpool.
Yeah, or thought Spurs. It's not even like Spurs signing type.
I thought you saying Spurs had a better window.
I think so. Yeah,
we took Garnacho over Xavi Simons. Yeah, I don't know. Like that was perfect. I wanted Xavi Simons.
When you're big, but that's what they were saying.
No, but I mean. For banter, we said Hunter, but we didn't even bid for him. Like we agreed personal terms for like a month, and we just did not put no money down. Like I guess we just wasted his time. And then the Garnacho news that joint came in right away. We got the bid and right away and got him. So I'm like, why were we messing around with Xavi Simons for a month, and then for 1 week we get the Garnacho deal done? It makes no sense. And I wanted Xavi Simons way more than Garnacho, so that's why my rating is a little bit lower.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there's just some signings there that just didn't make any sense to me. Like Buenanote made absolutely zero sense.
Yeah, zero. I mean, I think that's wrong, but
that's like a Kieran Dewsbury Hall type of signing. That brother's never gonna see the pitch. He literally. Bro,
he was at Sunderland for he was at Sunderland for like a week, bro.
Bro, oh wait, you're talking. Oh no, that's
somebody else. That's somebody else.
No,
that's gay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what? No, never mind. I mean a bastard. Yeah, Chelsea C window, bro, for what they did to Nico Jackson.
Bro, Mans was on the plane and they told him to go back.
Unacceptable behavior, man. That is not.
I mean, he still got his move.
Yeah, y'all disgrace for that, bro. Y'all disgrace.
Nah.
Yeah, he got his move, but that was still fucked up. Anyways,
No, but it was like an emergency situation because I think Delap got injured that morning, and then Nico was leaving at that night, so it was just like a lot of like just a weird timing.
Sense, but at the same time, y'all heard already greed and stuff. Like y'all should just.
I mean, he's gone now.
I mean, no, I'm saying he's gone now, but at the time, y'all were like, no, we need him back. But
Hey, come back, man.
Like, you could. I feel like y'all should have just seen it through. Type.
No, I agree. I mean, it's a certain way you go about your business, but I mean, we're not behind those closed doors, so we don't really know everything.
But yes, sir. So your average grade, like what, C plus, B minus,
C+.
average for Chelsea. All right, and then we're gonna get into Arsenal's transfer window. We spent approximately 266 million. So we brought in Kepa, brought in Zubi, Norgard, Noni, Mosquera, Gyökeres, Eze, and then deadline day loaned Hincapie from Leverkusen. And just to start off with, bro, I'm giving us an A. Like, this has been one of our best transfer windows by far, bro. I give us an A for sure. Because, like,
Wait, how much did y'all spend?
266.
266.
Yeah, I give us an A. Like, I know, like, because I was watching, a lot of, like, people were giving us, like, Arsenal fans getting 8 out of 10 and stuff, but I feel like this is an A. Like, I'm not even trying to be greedy, bro. Because, like, I felt like we definitely, like, cover like a lot of areas, especially defense, bringing in Mosquera and Hincapie. Those are two really good signings. We saw how Mosquera did over the weekend. Like, we finally got our striker. We just got to play more towards him. I feel like Noni, like, when we signed him, obviously there's a lot of question marks and stuff, but I feel like he could really do a shift. Especially you see how Saka's getting injured and stuff, bro. So I feel like he could definitely do a shift on the right. Norgard, I don't know if Norgard's really going to see the pitch that much, but that's just depth right there. Obviously Zubi starting 6 for us. Obviously Kepa, he's a good key. He probably come in like cup games, some Champions League games, FA Cup, Carabao. And obviously Eze, bro, man, like Eberechi, bro, homecoming. We all know about that. Also, I feel like, I don't know if he'll start against Forest. I definitely would want him to start, but we know he's going to start on the left eventually. And he's going to be starting. He's going to be cooking. But I definitely give our window an A. I don't know what's y'all thoughts on it though.
I give it a B plus. I think you guys do it with Mendy, so you really for your 6 and allow Rice to play more like the left 8. You really need a striker. That's what I know Arsenal fans been asking for a couple of years now. Like, you need a number 9 target man striker. So we'll see how Gyökeres and the icing on the cake is getting Eze, like getting that creative midfielder that can help make chances, create attack, dribble past defender. So I'll give it a B plus.
I'll give it a B plus or A minus because y'all did have some good signings. I think y'all got what y'all needed in a sense and what y'all felt like y'all was missing. So it wasn't like a super good signing. I mean, it wasn't like the best signing this season or transfer window, but it was like top 3 or even for a top 2. So yeah.
I'm gonna go with A minus too. I think I can't give it A because Liverpool's A, and it's not the same with Liverpool. So I can't do that. So I'm gonna give it A minus. You definitely now have the best defense in the entire league. It was already stated anyways, but you have a whole back line and a whole second back line ready for that Arteta Haram ball. So that's kind of scary. But
I love that Hincapie signing, bro. I love that.
In terms of front line, it's still looking, even though you got Eze.
But I feel like the front line is definitely going, like, once everyone's like back, the front line is definitely going to be Eze on the left, Saka on the right, and Gyökeres. I feel like that starting 3 it should be very lethal, isn't it?
It's still question marks around it, but for the defense alone, I'll give it A minus because that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, and then man like Isak disconnected, bro. But yeah, so in terms of the grading, obviously Liverpool was like averaging like A plus A. Arsenal was like, man, it was around A minus, B plus, like A minus. So Liverpool first, Arsenal second, and then what? Who was above? Was it Chelsea? Was it City or Spurs?
I think that mine.
I think it's Chelsea.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, we haven't even done City. Let's start with City. City 186 mil. Bringing Reinders, 8 Nori, Cherky, Naipan, Trafford, and Donnarumma, bro. What's your thoughts?
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we did need to rebuild our midfield, and that's what we kind of did. So, and we did new defenders too, and we did get like what 1 or 2. So like I wasn't too upset. We should have done better. So I'll say, dang, hold up. Sorry, hold up. But I think sorry, bro. But I think we definitely got a new goalie. We got midfielders. We got a defender. I'll give ourselves like a C plus if anything, or B minus. It wasn't the best window we've had, but definitely better. I mean, could have been better. So I give myself like a B minus, C plus.
How
Dang, for me, I low-key give y'all a B, bro, because the prices y'all got some of these players like Donnarumma had literally like a Yashin year last year for like 25 mil, a Cherky for like 20 something mil. Reindeers, yeah, Reindeers was like what 40 mil or something. And then the most underrated signing is Napan, bro. I don't know if y'all know him, but y'all play like FM or FIFA career mode, bro. That brother turns into 5 stars, but I don't know if he's gonna play this season because he's like 18. But yeah, and then Out Nori, I thought he was one of the best players at Wolves. I mean, obviously, like, because also it looks bad because City just lost back to back. But it's like I feel like the business they did is still pretty adequate, bro. But they definitely needed some defense though. Actually, yeah, I might just because like y'all definitely need like a center back and right back. Loki, I'll give y'all like B minus, like C plus, bro, because y'all definitely need like a center back, right back. For sure.
Yeah,
it wasn't like the worst. It wasn't the worst signings, but it was like we could have done better in a sense.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with B simply for the fact they're going into the season with Mateus Nunes as their starting right back, and I'm pretty sure like actual like physical right back, like person that plays right back, they have no backup. Rico Lewis not a right back. I don't care.
He's not.
That brother's not a right back. Mateus Nunes in reality not a right back either. If you really think about it,
yeah, he's not either.
I saw that brother was playing center mid at Wolves, and now all of a sudden
he was. And he was like he was one of the biggest leaders in like carries in the midfield.
Bro, yeah, bro. Yeah, that brother should not be playing right back. But hey, so most like playing right back now, so
So,
hey, bro.
That like whole right back situation at City really confusing. Don't know why they didn't spend any money on a right back, especially since like I feel like there's like a decent market for right backs too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ernest, what grade you give?
I'd probably give it C plus, just because like what Kev said, like the right back and just the defense. But I like Rangers a lot. He was really good at AC Milan and he was getting goals, so we'll see how he plays this season. The first game versus Wolves, he was really good. Turkey, for a young, talented, like 10, a winger, he was really cheap because I think his contract was expiring. And then Donnarumma, off his reputation, just of like that great Champions League run. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be able to play out the back like how Pep normally does, like with Ederson, but his shot stopping in the Champions League was really good. But I mean, they did try for dirty too, because man came in thinking he was gonna be number 1, then 2 weeks later he already got replaced. So, but yeah, I get C plus.
Yeah, but yeah, City decent transfer window, decent. But I think who y'all put over? Like who y'all put in third? City, Chelsea, or Spurs? We're gonna rank them. So we put Liverpool first.
I'll put Chelsea third.
We put Liverpool first, Arsenal second, and who third?
I think Spurs
third.
You think Spurs third?
I think Spurs third.
Okay, so one vote Chelsea, one vote Chelsea, one vote Spurs.
Because obviously, I guess we're putting United had the worst window out of all of us.
Yeah, because their holes is glaring.
Really, if anything, this is my order. I'll put Liverpool, then Arsenal, then Spurs, Chelsea, City, then Man U.
For me, I put Liverpool first, Arsenal second, and then low key, I'd probably put probably Spurs or I low key put Spurs third. And then I put Chelsea fourth, City fifth, and then United last. Because I feel like I feel like Chelsea and City, they should have got some defense, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I'll go Liverpool first, Arsenal second. I'll give us third, first, fourth, City fifth, and then
And Kev?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Liverpool first, Arsenal second, Spurs third. I'm putting Man City and Chelsea tied together, and then Man U last. So I can't decide between those.
Alright, but yeah, that wraps up the episode, in it, bro. Thank y'all for
one more thing we were supposed to talk about.
Oh, what was that?
Mateta yellow card.
Bro, like, but that jump was, bro, the ref is shameless. Bro, I saw he's been doing that celebration this whole season, so why is he getting a yellow card now? Like, I actually have no clue, but the game is actually so gone, bro. But y'all saw what Palmer tweeted, bro? Palmer said the game is gone, bro. Nah, bro. So getting yellow card for Sellies now, bro, like. But the game, bro, they just want the game bland, bro. They want you to score and just run back for the kickoff, bro. Like, what the hell is that, bro? Nah, I think they were saying like, oh, like the flag gonna hit a fan in the stand. I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck they talking
remember
about.
the one suddenly when Jamie Vardy slid it and
Bro, yes, bro. He broke this shit, bro.
broke the flag and did nothing.
Nah, but the game is absolutely gone, bro. But big up Palace, bro. 3-0 smashing Villa, bro. Villa in trouble, bro. Villa's in trouble for real. But yeah, bro. Y'all got anything else to say, bro? Or?
Nah, that's tough.
Alright, lads. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 4 of the DSM pod, bro. We see y'all back Wednesday for the game week 4 preview. Go Arsenal. I will catch y'all, bro.